mac and cheese with cauliflower. I have 2 cauliflower here. We broke up the cauliflower into a bunch of little florets. We're gonna puree half in our sauce, and we're going to leave some of them whole for texture and to make the dish really appealing at the end. You can make this in one giant pot of boiling salted water. Cook the cauliflower florets until they're just tender. Now, don't overcook them, you don't want mush. So just tender, depends on how big you cut the florets. These are fairly small, probably gonna take 6-7 minutes till they're just tender. Now you can fish them out and use the same water for your pasta. We're gonna try and get this done a little quicker. So I'm gonna do kind of double duty. I have 2 pots of water that are up to a full rolling boil. Why do we wait for water to come to a full boil before we salt it? Because we do not want the salt to go to the bottom of the pot and scar the pot itself. This guy takes about 10 minutes. So we can just cook this a minute or 2 less, because all we're really gonna do is brown the cheese on top. If you're doing it as a make-ahead, cut back on that. Cook them about 7 minutes if it says 10. So this guy, we're gonna drop in this pot. And this guy's gonna be done a little quicker, but we still need to turn him into sauce. So we're gonna add this guy to this pot and take half of them out and put it into the blender, and then drain off the other half that we're gonna toss with the pasta itself. So we're gonna take some crushed garlic and throw it directly into the pot with the cauliflower. We also have a little crushed garlic in this pan, and that's for a breadcrumb topping. We're gonna lightly toast some homemade stale bread. I mean, of course, you can use panko, you can use store-bought breadcrumbs. This is a little bit of the starchy cooking water. We drained off any shortcut pasta will do. So we're going to take the hot pasta and we're going to marry it with the sauce that we're working on in the blender. And we keep that little starchy cooking water in case the sauce is too tight. We can loosen it back up with that salty flavored water that's a little starchy. So now we're gonna take our sauce base. This is half the cauliflower with vegetable stock, and I'm getting it going with the Gruyere, a couple of handfuls of Gruyere. And now we're going to add a little bit of parm and save some for the top of the dish, and that little bit of reduced fat cream cheese or neufchatel. And we're going to spice it up a little bit. We're going to add, as we do with many creamy sauces, a little freshly grated nutmeg, a pinch of cayenne pepper, and ground mustard, about 2 teaspoons, or 1 tablespoon of prepared Dijon, your choice. And then just enough milk or half and half to get it going. Like that. When it gives you attitude, you're good. Now, we take all of that. In that sauce. I think we look actually kind of perfect. I don't even think we need the extra liquid. So we take all of that gloriousness, and then we're going to add some of those garlicky breadcrumbs. Then we take the last little sniblets of the cheese. And as I said, this is pretty much cooked, right? It's ready to go. We only pulled the pasta 1 minute shy of its cooking time. So now we're just gonna brown up this little extra snibbly bit of cheese on top. Let's add some parsley and paprika. Because it makes it look fancy. Okay, paprika. And it does, it looks so fancy.